Namaste. Kushro Vidya. I, JVM Dr. Y. Chandrakala, Assistant Professor, Jyoti Vidyapeeth, Women's University, Jaipur. In our today's class, we will be going to discuss disposal of sludge, okay, from the subject environmental and biotechnology. So, disposal of the sludge. So, in our last class, we have already studied about the different techniques of wastewater treatment, biological wastewater treatment, how a preliminary treatment can be done, secondary treatment, and how an aerobic and anaerobic attached the group to the process, tertiary treatment, and sludge solid waste. So in today's session, we will be going to discuss more about disposal of sludge. Okay. So sludge, we have already studied that it is the residual or a semi-solid material left from an industrial wastewater or sewage treatment process. Okay. So the sustainable sludge handling may be defined as a socially acceptable, cost-effective methods that meet the requirement of the efficient recycling of resource, which ensures the harmful substances are not transferred to the human or environment. So here we have to see the material should be free from harmful substances. Okay. Then come the sludge processing. The sludge processing, like when we talk about the sludge processing or handling, primary operation, thickening, stabilization, conditioning, dewatering, heat drying, and incineration. Okay, so which have we have already studied this all this process in detail in our last class. Okay, so primary operations like grinding or removing of the particles into small size, or removal of fibrous screening, in which removal of the fibrous material, degrading or removing of the grit, or blending of the homogeneous materials, or storage of the flow like flow of the material finally it has to get stored. Or when we see the primary treatment is done, it is like using a high dose of chemical coagulants, or like removing of the suspended solid, which are also soluble organic matters. Okay, so like a sulfide orders, or which is persistent here, so we remove it by using some chemical treatment. Okay, so coagulants, the high dose of coagulant that are more BOD will be removed from that. Okay, thickening can be done approximately 30 to 80% can reach with the sludge thickening. So for thickening, gravitational thickening, flotation thickening, or centrifugation or rotatory drum thickening can be used here. So stabilization is normally done to reduce the pathogen. Elimination of the offensive odors, or purification or production of unstable gases like methane. Or here the mechanism is involved, like biological reduction of the volatile content, or the application of heat to the disinfectant sludge, or method of stabilization here, alkaline stabilization. Lime is added to the untreated sludge to raise the pH to 1 pH to up to 12 or higher, or retard microbial reactions. Or materials such as cement, clay dust, fly ash are used instead of the limes here. Okay, so anaerobic digestions can be done where the biological process that are used for bacteria in an oxygen-free environment. Okay, so these bacteria convert the volatile solid into carbon dioxide, methane, and ammonia. Okay, in a single stage digester. Okay, so the aerobic digestion, where the organic part or the decomposes in the presence of oxygen by microorganisms, mostly used in plants with average flow less than. Okay, so bacteria converts the organic matter into carbon dioxide. Okay, so advantages and disadvantages of anaerobic digestion. If we see the advantages here, it is low cost, capital cost, and disadvantage it is the high high power cost is there. Okay. So like end product odorless and stable, and digestive solid have poorer dewatered characters. So conditioning, like in this process, the sludge solids are treated with chemicals and other means to prepare sludge or dewatering. Okay, so it can be achieved by various methods such as chemical conditioning, heat treatment, freezing, etc. Okay, so dewatering a physical unit operation here. Okay, so used to reduce the moisture content of the sludge. So difficulty, you can find it due to the particles are very fine or colloidal in nature and process a gel-like structure due to so here the compare if we see the compare reduction of the mechanical dewatering often select due to the low energy requirement is there. So centrifugation for the separating liquid of the different densities, thickening, okay, sludge, belt filter press can be used, okay. So dry heating can be done. Different methods of dry heating, direct dry heating, or dryer can be used, okay. So indirect drying with the help of peddler or incineration where the total conversion of organic solid to oxidized end product is done. Okay, so different techniques are being used in order to make the sludge uh, like a proper disposable condition. The previous laws contain both compounds of agriculture value and pollutant. Agriculture value, we can see that organic matters, nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. So pollutant may be in the same time presence like heavy metal, organic matter, and pathogen. So method of sludge, if we see disposal, so like landfills, agriculture use and other methods. Landfill can be a site for disposal of the waste material by burial and other old form of the waste disposal. Okay. So some landfills are also used for waste management process. Okay, such as temporary storage. Okay, or like transfer of the waste materials, or the problems with the method in that many landfills are filled up and the towns have the trouble of finding place up to for the new one. So landfill again, it's like second is the again we see agriculture use. The purpose of use of sludge in agriculture is partly utilization of the nutrients such as phosphorus, nitrogen, or partly to utilize the organic substance for the soil improvement. So all type of sludge can be spread on farmland. Okay. So it can be like fulfilling the quality requirements like heavy metals, pathogens, or pre-treatment has to be taken care. So if the advantages here, it can be sludge can be used as a nutrient by plants, utilization of organic substances of the sludge for the humus layer of the soil, or the cheapest disposal route for better improvement of the soil. Then disadvantage here is investment of the storage facilities. Sludge can only be spread on farmlands a few times a year, depending on the individual farmers or the considerable administration requirement. Lack of knowledge of the content of organic micropollutant pathogenic organisms in sludge can act as a act on the food chain. So ocean disposal, like dumping or controlled release of the sewage from the barrage and other vessels of the marine distribution and marketing. Okay, so surface disposal again. So surface disposal like a controlled area of land where only sewage sludge is placed for the period of 1 year or longer. And the sludge is placed in this area not provided to daily or final cover. Okay. So, so the ocean disposal like dumping again is of sewage from the barrage or over on the surface. Okay. So it is like finally we have to see that it should be like harmless substance should be remain when it is transferred to the human environment. We have to take care of that. Okay. So thank you. This session is powered by Digital Version 2.0 Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University, Jaipur. Hope this hope you are satisfied with my session. If you have any doubt, please write down in the comment box. I will resolve your doubts in the problem solving session. Okay. Thank you. Namaste.